Hey guys, Will here. Today I'm going to show you how to make some strawberry wine. The easy way to make strawberry wine and the way I make strawberry wine. It may be different than the way you make strawberry wine. I don't know. It may be different than somebody else that you know makes strawberry wine. This is the way I do it. I'm going to show you how to do it. I like to use this right here. Freeze-dried 100% strawberries. No GMO, none of that crap in there. So that's what we're starting with. We use one full bag of this, which is 8 ounces. 8 ounces of freeze-dried strawberries. Like I said, 100% strawberries. We're going to be doing a gallon, so I've got my gallon container here. And I use 3.5 cups of sugar. I know that sounds like a whole lot, but that's what the yeast is going to feed off of, and it's going to turn that into alcohol. So that's what I've found works really well, what I like to do. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to start off. We've got some water here. Some half a gallon of water. I start with a half a gallon because once I get it all mixed up and everything, and you add your sugar and stuff, that half a gallon is going to be real close to the top, 3/4 of a gallon or so. Anyway, we've got the half a gallon of water there. Look at the strawberry here. We're going to dump all this in there. Make sure all of this in there. All the fruits and flowers in there. Alright, start with that. Turn this on. Turn it on. I start with. I want to mix this up real good. What we're going for here, for one, we want to mix it up real good where there's no chunks inside of it. And once we've done that, we want to get the temperature. We may have to shut the burner off, but we want to get the temperature between 100 and 102 degrees Fahrenheit. So, if you guys go by Celsius, you'll have to convert it. But anyway, that is the optimal number we're looking for. The reason why we go to that temperature is that's where the yeast needs to be at, the temperature where the yeast can activate and do its thing. I'm going to sit here and stir this up. So, try to save you the boredom, and we'll skip to the next step here. Okay, got it mixed up pretty good now. No chunks or nothing inside there. Now we're going to add our 3.5 cups of sugar. Dump that in. And again, we're going to stir it up real good. Make sure that gets good and mixed up. It's almost to the level that we really need it at right now. Like I was saying, you start with a half a gallon of water. When you add your sugar, your level comes up significantly. So that should put us up to probably pretty close to 3/4 of a gallon. But we'll see what it turns out being. If we have to, we can add some water. It's no big deal. But yeah, we want to stir this up real good. Let that sugar get good and dissolved in the juice. It's looking pretty good. Looks like strawberry juice. Yeah, the company I use is out of California. Nature Restore. I've done dragon fruit and now strawberry. That's pretty good stuff. The company gets good reviews and stuff. So that's who I went with. I wanted somebody right here in the U.S. Like to buy as much stuff as I can right here in the U.S. I know it's getting pretty hard nowadays, but anyways, get this good and stirred up, and looks like we're there. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat down. Go ahead and turn it off, actually. We're going to see where the temperature is at. I like to use this digital thermometer. You want to use digital, so like I said, there's a small window, 100 to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you've got a digital thermometer that you know works good, that's what I would suggest using. So we are way above our level, so we're going to have to let this cool down. It's at 140 degrees right now, so got it a little bit too warm, but that's okay. We let that cool down. Let it get to the mark we need, 100 to 102. and I'll bring you guys back and I'll show you from there. Got our temperature where we want it to be. So I'm going to get my stainless steel funnel here. I've got a little bit of water come my way. Yeah. Set her up right here. As you can see, I like using stainless steel pot, stainless steel funnel, glass jar, just the way I like to roll. Anyway, what we're going to do here, take this ladle, and we're going to ladle it out just a little bit at a time. We'll move this grate out of the way here, so I can set this as close to my pot as possible without making a mess so my wife doesn't kill me. Anyway, so a little bit of time here. Careful not to make a mess so the wife doesn't kill you. And just ladle it in there. And to save you guys the boredom again, I'm going to speed this up for you. So, yeah.
I'm broken when you're not around. Unspoken words I'm screaming out. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Now I'm broken when you're not around. Unspoken words I'm screaming out. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Now
see our level here, not quite all the way up where I want it at. That's okay though, so what we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit of water to make it right. Try that, see where that puts us at. That's probably about where I wanted it right there. So, and maybe a little bit more. And a little bit more. All right. Mix this up a little bit. Again, without making a mess so the wife doesn't kill me. Water and juices all mixed up pretty good. And we're ready for the next step. Funnel back down here. Show you what I'm using here. I like to use the Red Star Premier wine yeast. Good stuff. If you're making wine, that's what you need to use. At least that's what I like to use. You guys may like something different. I don't know. Those things don't ever want to tear for me just right, so sometimes we got to give them a little incentive to open up for us. We're going to dump the yeast down in there. One packet. One packet of Premier wine yeast, Red Star. Red Star is the only way to go, like I said. You're also going to need some yeast nutrient. This is what I like to use. LD Carson. Pretty good stuff. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of yeast nutrient with that 1 packet of premium wine yeast. We've got my little 1 teaspoon here. She's nice and level there. Dump her in there. I've got a little bit of yeast right there on my funnel, as you can see. Better to use a dry funnel. I have 1 funnel, so give me another funnel and I'll have a dry one, but I don't have it yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to get some more water. We'll just kind of rinse that dude out. Get the rest of that yeast down in there. about as high as we want to go with it. On your gallon jugs right there, you'll see one stamping in the side of it right there. These are from North Mountain Supply. About all my stuff is North Mountain Supply. All my jars, my siphon, all that stuff. But anyway, right here, just right below where it says 1 gallon, you don't want to go above that mark. I don't know if you can see that on camera there. We want to stay right below that 1 gallon mark. We don't want to mix that yeast up or anything. We just want it to sit right there on the top. Call it good. Sometimes you'll have a little bit of remnants in there on top. Just kind of swish it around. Yeah, I wash my hands. That's pretty much it right there. And these are the airlocks I like to use. I call them squiggly doos, but they're a double bubble airlock. That's what you want to use. I like them the best. You know, I've used the other ones too. I think I may have one here. Yeah, I've used these too. But they do work. I just like these guys. You just put that dude in there. Get him squished in there nice and good. And there we go. We'll come back about 31 days later and we'll have some really nice strawberry wine in there. So should be some really good stuff. So anyways, I appreciate you guys joining me today and hope you learned something. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments or anything, just leave them down below and I'll do my best to answer any questions you all have. Thanks again and have a good day.